Hello and welcome to Chaos Demons in 6th edition. We are going to be looking at the Chaos Demons as a brief overview in this 1st edition. However, in later episodes, hopefully, there will be some more information on special characters, different units, and how they can be used in 6th edition. And then also like army lists that can be made, and combos and things that are really quite painful if used correctly. Now, like in last edition, not much has changed, because obviously sticking with the same codex, the special rules are roughly all the same. So, why should you collect Chaos Demons? That's a great starter. If you honestly want to know that, you can go onto the Games Workshop website, but obviously they're just going to say that it's a brilliant army. Like last edition, Chaos Demons unfortunately are not a very competitive army. However, if used correctly, can be a nice, can make for a lovely friendly game with your best friend or whatever. But if you're going to be turning up at tournaments, I would recommend you looking somewhere else. However, as I say, they can be used in a competitive environment just as long as you're not actually playing competitively, because you may not get very far. Okay, so Demons quite obviously have the Demon special rule, which you can find in the Warhammer 40,000 rulebook, the big one or the teeny tiny small one from the Dark Vengeance kit that has recently come out. So if you care to look onto the special rules page, you'll find the Demon special rule, basically saying that all demons have a 5+ invulnerable save and cause fear. That's basically true, apart from a couple of special units in the Demon Codex, such as mostly the Zinch models and Great Demons. They don't have a standard 5+ invulnerable save. In fact, they have an improved of maybe 4+ and sometimes 3+ invulnerable saves. That's something that is also incredibly good about the Demons. Everything in the army list has an invulnerable save, excluding the Chaos Spawn. But that's not really a unit that you can actually take. It's one that you cast a spell and then boom, you turn into a blob and or a Chaos Spawn. Also, they deploy differently in the fact that on the first turn, basically you start with no units on the battlefield, unless you're taking allies, of course. But basically, no demon or no models from the Demon Codex start on the battlefield. They all start in reserve, specifically Deep Strike reserve, actually. And you choose half of your army to come in on the first turn. You then roll 3+ to see whether or not you actually get the first half. And on a 1 or a 2, you don't get the half you want. So half your army comes in on the first turn through Deep Strike. So you do each unit separately, as you do for Deep Striking. It also ignores the normal rules when the first, basically, half your army comes in on the first turn. That's everything. You don't have to roll to reserves. However, the other half in the consecutive turns must roll for reserves, which is fair enough, to be fair. You know, that's what you would expect. You know, half of your army will definitely come down on the first turn. So you can also, for balancing reasons, however, each half has to have the same amount of models, not points, models. Therefore, you can have like an independent character on his own, and that counts as one unit. Or if you put him in a unit of like another lesser demon, like a lesser demon unit, then they will count as one unit for the purposes of Deep Strike and the Demonic Assault special rule. Now, in 6th edition, this Deep Striking has got a bit easier to the fact that everything comes in on a 3+ now, which is a bit better than how it used to be, where it used to be just on a 4+, then 3+, then 2+, and then everything comes in. Because on that second turn, you ideally want as much stuff on the board as possible. Because that's the problem with demons, they will get shot to pieces. With only having really, on most parts, having only a 5+ invulnerable save, and most of the time no armor save, they're not looking too amazing when you first get shot at. You know, they'll probably die, some more than others. Now, another unique factor about the about the Chaos Demons is that each unit is specialised. Bloodletters offering massive combat ability. However, the problem with Bloodletters now is their power swords are now only AP3, rather than ignoring armor saves. Now, what I used to have in my army was just having loads and loads and loads of Bloodletters just to charge in and then kill everything, because that's how it used to work with power weapons. If I get into combat, you don't get to strike back. Also, Furious Charge, which is one of the specials that Bloodletters have, has now got a bit worse, because obviously it's just +1 strength and you don't get the initiative that you used to get in 5th edition, which was pretty much fundamental. But my Bloodletters really needed to get the charge. But if they get charged, then they were there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But getting into combat with Bloodletters is never a smart idea. So looking at also the next unit, the Daemonettes. Daemonettes are fast at initiative 6, however they are very frail. So they only have strength and toughness 3, however they do have 3 attacks each, which is nothing to be frowned at. And a 5+ invulnerable save. That's the same for Bloodletters, Daemonettes, and the next unit, Plague Bearers. Now Plague Bearers are good because they all have toughness 5, making them incredibly hard to kill. Also, the new models came out for the Plague Bearers. I personally just bought 20 because I think they look so cool, and they can basically sit on objectives and not die. Taking toughness 5 and feel no pain, making them incredibly good. Pink Horrors, again, are very good. They have mass shooting, having strength 4, AP 4, assault 3 weapons, however only 18 inches. They can deal out a lot of damage, but they can't really take it. However, they do have an improved invulnerable save of 4+. There are some more specialised units that can be found in the Fast Attack, Elite and Heavy Support sections. However, for now, I'm just going to go over them. That was the lesser demons that I've just gone over, which are your basic troops. For now, I think that'll be all for this episode. If you have any more interests, please do leave a comment, like, and if you honestly want to, please do subscribe. It helps a lot. It lets me know if my videos are getting good feedback or bad feedback. If you have any improvements, please do say anything. I'm always here and accepting any comments and improvements that you may have. There we go, got that eventually. So please do leave a comment, and hopefully there'll be a new video for this if this goes well. So thank you very much. See you later. Bye. Thanks.